You don't want to stay at the level that you are right now. You want to improve yourself. You want to grow. You want to grow in so many areas in your life, not only in your jobs, but in your personal life as a person. Hi guys, welcome to that new video. In today's video, I just wanted to, talk a little bit about my background because I realized that I've started this channel without even having introducing myself a little bit to you. I just wanted to share a little bit of my journey as an entrepreneur and talk to you about how I end up being a brand coach and a brand photographer. So I've started by studying international trade. This is the name in French, which is Commerce International. And yes, I'm French, by the way, born and raised in France. And then a few years ago, I've decided to quit absolutely everything, my job, my apartment, everything, my life, to build a new life here in Canada. I needed new things. I felt like, specifically in Paris, like there is not enough option for youngs who have their diploma and they're ready to go into, the market and to rock that shit, to be honest. Having my first experience in a corporate world, I didn't really like it. Actually, I've chosen like international trade because I'm super good at speaking different languages. And for me, it was a dream to have a job that give me the option to travel, to meet new people, to, embrace other cultures. So I've done an internship in Portugal. By the way, I also speak Portuguese, but my Portuguese is not that good anymore because I have nobody to practice. So if you guys speak Portuguese, my Cape Verdean, my Brazilian, my Portuguese people, like all of you who speak Portuguese, please leave me a comment below because I need you to speak Portuguese with me so I can improve my Portuguese. So I've done my internship in Portugal and I loved it. It was a super great experience, but I didn't see myself working in that area because I was in the office talking to people from other countries, but you never meet them. It was just an exchange of emails. Then after I had my another experience, and it was in a banking area, but still in international trade kind of things. And you know what? Like, I really loved it, but same thing. I didn't see myself being in those beautiful big building corporate jobs and everybody have suits and stuff, but it's just a black and white world. Like, you can be really creative in this type of environment. You cannot really be yourself. You have to fit in. I didn't like it. And I was like, oh my God, like I've done so many years of studying something. I had my diploma. I'm ready to rock the market and start my life as a young adult, but I didn't have any opportunities coming to me because the excuses was all the time like, oh, you don't have enough experience in, a corporate job. Like, how do you want me to have that much experience if I just get out of school with my diploma? That doesn't make any sense. They ask you for 5 years of experience. But the thing is, I was in school, guys. Like, I've just had my diploma. Like, now I want to have a job. I want to learn, This is the deal. The chances for us who were just having our diploma to get a job was like this. And the thing is, when I did my internship, they didn't keep me after that. It was the type of firm where they only took people for internship. They didn't really have people who have real jobs except for the managers. And then all of the rest of the team was students. I was doing full-time jobs as an internship, like 9 to 6, something like that. And after that, I had the same excuses from companies like, oh, the salary that you're asking is too high. But I'm like, yes, but I've studied for it. I know that I'm young, but guys, please, like, stop underpaying people. And I know that I'm worth it. I'm hungry. I want to prove myself and stuff. And I didn't have the chance to. So after that, I was like, you know what? It. I'm not gonna just wait here being, young, having no money coming in, and I was still at my parents' house, but it was hard to, manage because I'm super independent. My parents didn't pay anything for me since I'm 17. I pay every single thing that I spend for myself, my phone, even though I take like transport, I pay everything for myself. I don't ask my parents to pay for anything except the rent, of course, because I need to live somewhere. And then I've started to do little jobs because nobody would give me an opportunity to actually have the job for what I've studied for. Like I have a diploma in international trade and I didn't find a job. And all of my friends who have found a job in this area, it's because actually after their internship, the company keep them and they made them sign a contract as new employee. And I didn't have this chance. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave this here because I'm not born to suffer. I'm a go-getter and I'm not going to stay in an area where I feel miserable, where I feel that people are not really giving me a chance. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to find a job, whatever it is. And I started to do little jobs. So I've worked in retails for a couple of years, maybe a year and a half or 2 years. And then after that, prior that actually, I've planned to put some monies aside for my future project. And I love France, I love Paris, but when you get used to where you are born and you want to discover other things, you're just curious. And I was just curious and hungry. I speak French, English, Creole, Portuguese, and I understand Spanish. I don't really speak it, but Spanish and Portuguese is kind of similar. So it gave me like a chance to actually travel. Don't have that language barrier, even though, I know that I made some mistake. Even when I speak English on my channel, because it's not my first language, I made mistakes. So I thought that I would have traveled a little bit or I would have do, things outside of Paris. And actually it wasn't that. So I was super disappointed. And then after that, I've taking few jobs in retails just to have money coming in, put monies aside and realize my dream, which was going to another country and you just, have a completely different life and change, everything around me. I didn't plan to actually choose Canada at first. If it was just for me, I would be in Brazil right now, okay? Because Canada is just, and I'm in Montreal. It's so cold and freezing in the winter. I will be in Brazil, but life have made me, come here and I like it. And at first I was, hesitating between Australia and Canada. And then after that, we decided to put the pros and the cons of each country and city because it's super important if you take the decision to, go to another country, live for the rest of your lives or a few months, to actually not compare only two countries, but the cities that you're gonna go live. Because Montreal is different from Toronto. Toronto is different from Vancouver. Vancouver is different from Melbourne. Melbourne is different from Perth. Perth is different from Brisbane. You know what I mean? Like every city is very different. And I've decided also to pivot because I was like, I'm not going to continue in international trade. And I had a real interest in marketing, digital marketing. Digital marketing was actually part of my diploma also of my, program at school. So I've decided to pivot into digital marketing and to learn. And then after that, I found a good startup and I had a great experience. I learned a lot with this company and I felt kind of the same for those who are entrepreneurs and specifically creative entrepreneurs. When you go into startups or corporate jobs, at some point you don't feel like you can fit in. Like there is this culture of the company and you're just like, well, no, I'm not fitting in. Like, I don't want to be like everybody, dress like everybody and act like everybody else. I had other interests. I had other dreams and I'm super business driven. And the more I go into that company and the more I saw things that wasn't good. And I was like, oh my God, like, how can people treat other people so bad like this? How can communication be so bad in a startup? I mean, we're only few people. I understand in a corporate job with 500 people working in a building and stuff, but we're only like less than 10 people. How can stuff don't go well? So many things wasn't, right for me. And I was like, okay, again, I have two choices. Either I stay here and I suffer and I, will be unhappy and I gonna get up every morning, go to a job that I don't like, or I make the decision to, go for another thing. And I was like, I'm not staying here. So many things happen. Guys, I'm not even going to the details because you will be like, shish, girl, you were in the hell. Like, I'm not going to go into details, but I decided one day to actually talk to two of my managers and to have a meeting with them. And I literally tells them, I don't know what I'm going to do after that, but I'm going to leave that boat for sure. I'm not staying here. And, opportunities could have come after that, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm not staying. I'm sorry. Like, so many things are not right. And I've tempted so many times to talk to them, to, improve some of the things, to kind of improve the environment of work and stuff. And, when people don't want that and this is their company and they want their businesses to be like that and to look like that, this is their problem. At the end of the day, you have to kind of detach yourself to your job, even though I know it's hard for some people. So I quit my job. And after that, I had a 3 months of like down, like literally, I didn't know what to do because I didn't have a plan B. I was just like, I don't want to stay here, but now I don't know what to do. So after maybe 3 to 4 months, I started to figure out to be like, girl, just live your dream. You can do whatever you want to do. And I was like, look at those people on the internet, because at that time and still now, I was following so many creative and entrepreneurs and stuff, and they had the same story. And I was like, you can do it too. Just leave that job, find something for yourself, and trying to live off of what you like. And what I like was marketing and photography. And I decided to join both of them to help entrepreneurs, because I've worked for corporate and startups and helped them make so much money with brand and marketing. And I can learn to improve my photography skills. So why not like combine both of them and build my company? And I started like that. I started to took pictures for myself, train and stuff. And super quickly, I had some people contacting me through Instagram. And by that time, my website wasn't what it is today. It was super different. After that, I realized that I could have given more by coaching people in branding and marketing, because I've realized that most of the people that I had in the beginning, they were not really aware of what is branding, marketing, and brand. I mean, they have that notion because everybody is talking about marketing, brand, personal brand, but they didn't understand fully what it means. And I was like, you know what? I've worked years in this area. I can actually help people with that because I know things. I have knowledge that I can share. I can coach people on this. I didn't just get up in one morning and be like, oh, I should have done that. No, it didn't happen that way. I've worked a lot and I've educated myself a lot to be where I am today. So yeah, this is my journey actually of me being a brand coach and a brand photographer. So I encourage you guys, if you are business driven, if you have that thing that just make you wake up every morning to just follow your heart and your dream. Of course, please take calculated risk, but it is important to take risk in your life because you don't want to stay at the level that you are right now. You want to improve yourself. You want to grow. You want to grow in so many areas in your life, not only in your jobs, but in your personal life as a person. So I want to give you the vibe and the love for you to believe in yourself and don't quit and keep it working. If you have a side hustle and you want that side hustle to be your full-time job, it will be. Work on it and stay focused and and motivated. And also, the most important is invest. Invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in everything that you want so you can see the result. So that's it for me, guys. Don't forget that this channel is about marketing, branding, and online presence. If you want to see other videos of mine, click just over here. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about business, brand, marketing, and online presence. See you on the next one. Bye.